Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to QC Comics with, of course, another action figure unboxing video. And today we've got a good one. It's one that I've been looking for a while now. I only have 2 targets in my area, and I have been searching for this Janemba and Super Saiyan Gogita figure from the Dragon Ball Z film Fusion Reborn. And as you can see here, it is a Target exclusive. And only having 2 targets, I was kind of limited in my search. But 4 of these finally popped up at the further away Target, so I scooped it up. Very happy to have it. We've got some really cool Janemba artwork on the side there. Then on the back, and this is fantastic. I love this. We've got just kind of a whole cartoon battle scene here on the entire back. It's really clean, really sleek looking. I absolutely love this. If you're an inbox collector, I think you will absolutely love this as well. And then, of course, we got Super Saiyan Gogita, the first time we had seen Gogita. So this is one, I didn't have Super Saiyan Gogita. I had him in the, oh gosh, I have the version of him from, it was a Walgreens exclusive, and then I have the Super Saiyan Blue version, but I do not have the regular Super Saiyan. So this was one that I was very happy to get. Also, did not have Janemba for whatever reason. And of course, I had actually just ordered the regular version of Janemba because it popped up on Amazon for $11.99. And then immediately afterwards, I found this. Although, and I will detail, there is some slight differences. I'm not sure what the differences are to the molds. However, I can definitely say that the faces are different. These have kind of open battle screaming faces, whereas the regular Janemba does not, nor does the Gogita. So you've got some differences there. I'm not going to pop all these hands out right now because it's pretty standard stuff. You've got an extra gripping hand, fisted hand, 2 open hands. If you want to pose Janemba with, some kind of, doing some kind of attack. And then the same thing here for Gogita. I may end up swapping those when I pose them at the end, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there for that. I'm going to have to break out my Janemba colored scissors here, because that one is clipped in there. I guess, you know what, let me pop this out. You do have some artwork from the film as well on the back here. So if you want to do photography, that may be worth holding on to, because that would be certainly a background that would work well for that. And of all of the 4 that we had, I actually picked the one that looked like it had the least warped sword. But you can see just from the way it's packaged in there, it is a touch warped. And I will say, it is strange pulling a figure out of a package holding their weapon. Normally they're always off to the side. But Janemba's got it in hand here. And I love this face. I love the eyes. For Dragon Stars, you're getting essentially $20 figures. I think they did a phenomenal job there. A little bit of kind of a black scuff there on the top, but it looks like that'll rub off. Probably just something from the packaging. Overall, the sculpt is everything you'd expect from Janemba. The colors are pretty spot on. I think, from what I remember on the film, I think everything's pretty spot on color-wise. The tail does have some mobility. It's on kind of a ball joint. Oh yeah, just straight up ball joint in there. So the tail can move around pretty freely. And we'll see if how much shoulder range he has here. That one's tight on the one arm. I'll play with that later. But yeah, you're only going to get up to about a T-pose there just because, that's in the way. But that's okay. The knees go back about that far, and we'll test. Always my pet peeve. Do the feet move? Not much, but it feels like they are moving to where they're supposed to be moving. So, yeah, overall, and then you got his sword there. Really nice shine paint on that. And let's pop out Gogita here. All right, so Gogita. I love it. And this is, I love the halo because, they were dead in the film, so they're rocking the halo. And this is my only Dragon Stars figure that has a halo, so that is something definitely unique that I am happy to have. You're going to get about the same range of mobility out of Gogita, although it looks like the feet, I was going to say the feet should move a bit more, but this one was a little stuck. and his foot just popped off. But that is okay because everything is pretty sturdy. A couple joints are a little tight, but I think those will loosen right up. Not really an issue. Yeah, overall pretty free-flowing. The paint applications are all clean like you'd expect. Not a ton of detail in. I mean, you got a nice sculpt work. The face I really like. I love the shine on the Super Saiyan hair. Yeah, and the good thing about Dragon Stars is these hands always pull out and change really easily. It's not like some figures where when you go to swap out parts, everything kind of gets stuck and you feel like something's going to break. This stuff all just pops on, pops off very easily. And then, of course, you have his energy attack here. Forgive me, I forget what this was called, but this does look cool. So something very different. And again, if you do toy photography, I think that should photograph pretty well. So, and yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this goes on. I think maybe there might be a little piece here I'm missing. So I will pose these up and we'll give our final thoughts and our grade on Super Saiyan Gogeta and Janemba. Okay, so there we've got Gogeta and Janemba unboxed, posed up, ready to go. This actually, there's a flat spot on this that plugs into the hands. I thought maybe there'd be a separate piece, but no, that just attaches right on. So, pretty easy. Overall, I'm very happy with the purchase. It was $39.99. I think it is definitely worth that purchase price. I would even say, if you were going secondary market, you know, maybe up maybe $10 more, you know, maybe up to that $50 price point. Anything higher than that, I would not recommend, just because Dragon Stars aren't overly detailed figures. For the most part, they are pretty good sculpts. The paint is applied cleanly. If you like the figures or the characters, they are figures that are very affordable and very accessible. That is why I collect them over the Figuarts. But for rating, I'm really happy with this 2-pack. I'm happy to finally have it, but I just don't think I can go over a 9. For me, it's a 9 out of 10, just because they were a little tough to stand. I don't know how they could have done anything differently, but everything is kind of like heavy in certain spots, making them kind of hard to balance, and just there's not a ton of detail. I really don't know how much more detail they could have worked in, but I just think, you know, 9 out of 10, not a bad rating at all. Part of me really wanted to say, oh, 10 out of 10, love this 2-pack, but just there's just not kind of enough of a wow factor to give it that perfect score, but I am very happy with it. I would definitely recommend picking it up if you're a Dragon Stars fan or just a Dragon Ball fan in general, or if you like the Dragon Ball Z movies, which are some of my favorite Dragon Ball media to revisit. I love Fusion Reborn. It's one of my all-time favorites, so I love getting anything Janemba, and I love having a Gogeta with the halo, sorry, just out of frame there. And I do love having his attack here. This is just something that you don't normally see anything like this with the Dragon Stars figures. So very happy to have it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. If you picked up this 2-pack, or have you found this 2-pack at Target, let me know. Let me know what you think. If you already had the Super Saiyan Gogeta as well as the Janemba figures on their own, do you think that the 2-pack is worth the purchase price or not? Anyway, if you liked the video, I appreciate you watching. Really, I do. Thank you so much. As always, take care, and we'll see you next time with a new unboxing video sometime later this week.